Have found that kind of 2 + 2 is 5 type deal that you see with certain special teams. That's why they are the #1 ranked team in the world.
Yeah, they've been dang good since that run that started last year in Hamburg, like you mentioned. They got a first in João Pessoa to wrap up the year. They started the year in Saquarema with a first. They got another gold in Ostrava. You're bound to find them on the podium more often than not. We just met Thamela Corradelli and her partner right here, Miss Victoria Lopez, I think the most entertaining player on the women's side of the Beach Pro Tour.
Just a dig, and she's able to read players and read the game and understand tendencies as well as anybody out there on the women's side.
Yes, and as we meet Miss Carol Salgado, the seems ageless wonder. She's been doing it at the highest level for a very, very long time. 21 seasons playing on the Beach Pro Tour. It's unbelievable. Her partner,
in a word, remarkable in every sense of the word.
Get underway. Brazil versus Brazil, and that high line is swatted right on cue as we talk about the legend that is Carol. And Victoria going to that deep flow, catching the tape. Little poke over. Thamela there. Rebecca just puts her hand up like a white flag surrender. Okay, you got to be. Nice play.
And sometimes when you know, and you just get back. Thamela, big smile. What a fun match we have here, Kyle.
Rebecca, crisp, pure, into the high line. It goes for the kill.
And I don't know if we have mics on the net right now where you can hear Carol. I love move so late.
Pass from Victoria. Victoria trying to get cheeky to the line. Rebecca there. Chance here. Rebecca getting stuck at the net. She says, I can block too. Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
We're only 15 points in, and we've seen everything. We've seen 2 over-on-ones. We have now seen
in Brazil on a side court, just having fun, but competing at the highest level and pulling out all the tricks. Brilliant. Wow. That is filthy from Victoria. Back to the line to Rebecca, fighting off a tough serve. And she says, never twice. That one just tickling the sideline. Wow. What a shot. What a shot.
As Victoria's on it.
9 apiece. Victoria, no one up, finds the net. Carol's going to chase this one down. She's got wheels. Victoria, chance here in transition to the jumbo. It's perfect. And Rebecca can only just stare at it, knows it's perfect.
Just the sweetest feeling in beach volleyball. You hit that jumbo and you just see hard-driven type of team.
Agreed with you there. Carol's got great hands. Oh, and so does Thamela Corradelli up at the net for the stuff.
And so both teams get a point right out of the gate.
What a serve and what a pass from Rebecca. She comes inside trying to crank it. Thamela says, I will take that.
And Thamela's been awfully quiet that whole first.
Into the middle. What a pass from Thamela. Set a little bit low. Excellent changeup from Thamela. The poke over, and Victoria trying to take her hand off with that slap.
Every single game.
And surprise out of nowhere is Thamela Corradelli to get the stuff.
And that was a huge move into the angle where she's lined up neutral and then just reaches right in to a heavy swing.
Nice middle serve. Thamela, little dropper on the pulling Carol. Victoria playing a little defense. It's touched on the net. Got to come back over. Carol to the cutty, over on one. Rebecca said, I've seen it before. Huge point here off the hands of Thamela. It goes. Unbelievable rally.
What a chase down from Rebecca, and what a read from Victoria. So on that angle swing that Victoria dug and went over on one, that was an angle block. Victoria just hung in there, doubled up.
Double angle block, I believe, is the call. Thamela over top in the angle, using that vision. That high snap from Thamela is deadly. She gets served a lot of balls. She sides out a lot of volleyballs as well. Option. Thamela stays with the play. What a play. This is a tough ball for Carol to get. Creates an overpass. Victoria decides not to hit. She sets up Thamela. And surprise! Here comes Carol. Charging back in for the block. Are you kidding me?
The peekaboo block from Carol. And that's just the hallmark, I think, of Carol as a player. Just hustling and hustling and hustling. Look at that. Coming off the screen, diving into the refs. It's extraordinary.
Deep serve. Thamela. Cuddy is pure. Good speed on that shot.
And Rebecca, she was there and just thought it was out of bounds. Leaves it to him. And you end up making those errors.
Start of set number 2. First ball the way of Carol. And Carol sneaks it around the block of Thamela.
Springs a little low.
And another ace for Thamela Cordelli as that ball just falls right off the table. Unbelievable serving here from Victoria, or excuse me, from Thamela. Great lift on that pass from Thamela. And Thamela fading left, swinging back to the cross court. Brilliant. Rebecca going to work out of the middle here. Little dropping cut shot. Trademark there for Rebecca. Nice fast serve to Victoria's sideline, trying to catch her sleeping. And she says, I am awake, Rebecca. Thank you very much.
And I think it was time to switch to Victoria. Thamela was in a nice little rhythm, so I give him credit for that. But this is Victoria just coming in aggressive.
Pressure. And this is part of the plan. Oh, my. That is gorgeous from Carol. Wow.
That's a big swing from Carol. And this is not an option-heavy team. That's twice now we've seen.
When they played Montreal against Brandy and Mel, they were option machines as Brandy was serving. So they know that they can use that. Nice scoop from Rebecca. Rebecca just... Good pass from Thamela. And there is Carol diving into the angle. Excellent timing from Carol.
How long is it going to take for Tom and Victoria to call a timeout? We're at 5 in a row now for Carol and Rebecca, but chooses not to.
He made the signal, Travis, but he did not say it loud enough, perhaps. So adjustments need to be made from players with coaches. Also, coaches learning some of these rules and maybe being more demonstrative, if you will. Players know best, I think, is what they say. Rebecca, nicely done around the block of Thamela.
Wow. In between points.
Yes, good clarification there. Everyone adjusting to the new rules. Rebecca with the scoopy. And she goes to the line on the pulling Thamela Cordelli, and it's just out of reach. Good precision from Rebecca in transition.
Perfect between the two.
I am shook after that shot from Victoria. And Rebecca says, I never miss that.
And that float just goes wild.
Maybe a little more airtime, like you said. And she changes it up, goes at Rebecca. She tomahawks that ball to keep it alive. Chance here for Thamela and Victoria to go up 2. The dropper is not going to work. Jumbo poke, good turn there from Victoria. Victoria's going to go to the jumbo angle as well, and confusion here for Rebecca and Carol, and it drops. Deep float from Rebecca. Tight ball, blocked from Carol, and the option from Victoria. We had early Christmas last year in Drop-A-So. We love a little early Christmas. A nice little dropper from Thamela there to the line, out of the timeout. That's what we call getting handcuffed right there from Rebecca. And Thamela, are you kidding me? She's going back to back to back to back. Now it's match point here, 2017. Quickly getting away from them in the cut shot. is swatted from Thamela, and it goes down. And just like that, it was side-out volleyball, and then the huge run from the serving of Thamela.